Hello there, I'm Bob Proctor. You've probably seen me on The Secret. That was a great movie, an absolutely phenomenal movie. And you know, it's popular all over the world. It's in multiple languages, changing lives everywhere. I have gone all over the world speaking on speaking engagements primarily because of The Secret. Now, I've been in this business for 40 years. Right now, I'm standing in the middle of my library. This is my favorite place. Do you know, Earl Nightingale said, if you surround your mind with greatness, some of it's going to rub off. Well, hopefully, some of it has rubbed off on me. I have maybe 3,000 or 4,000 books here on the shelf. They're all in alphabetical order, by author. They're all cataloged. So I know where to find something just like that. I go by authors more than the title of the book. Do you know that when I started studying these books, I really didn't know very much about anything. I had 2 months high school. I was 26 years old. I had a bad work record, a bad attitude, and virtually no experience. And you know, in a relatively short period of time, my income went from $4,000 to $175,000 a year. Then it went over $1 million. Now people say, well, how'd you do that? Well, you know, in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, he said, now right here we come to a rather strange fact. We tend to minimize the things we can do, the goals we can accomplish, and for some equally strange reason, we think other people can accomplish things that we cannot. And he points out that there's a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive them. He said no one's ready for a thing until they believe that they can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief and not mere hope or wish. Now, he goes on to caution us. He said open-mindedness is essential to belief. Closed minds will not inspire faith, courage, or belief. And he winds this up by saying something that just about blew my mind. He said, remember, no more effort is required in order to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity, than is required to accept misery and poverty. Well, you know, that information really played on my mind. And I began to study it. I began to study this concept of belief. You know, what's it all about? You'll find it in the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, the Torah, all the great books, all the self-help books. They tell you got to believe. In fact, you go back around 1900, the great American psychologist William James, he said, believe and your belief will actually create the fact. Think about that. How do you develop belief? Well, I was sitting with a mentor of mine in a hotel one day, and we were just chatting back and forth, and he said something. I said, wait a minute, what'd you say? He said, our belief system is based upon our evaluation of something. And frequently when we reevaluate a situation, our belief about that situation will change completely. Well, what he just did was give me the answer to something I had been trying to figure out. You know, I take my income from $4,000 to over $1 million, but I didn't know what I had done. And as he said that, it started falling into place because I had been looking, and I had been looking for 9 years trying to figure out why I changed. That's what got me studying the books and going to programs. And there's not much about the mind that I really don't understand. Now, I've been studying it for close to 50 years. And he said, our belief about something is based upon our evaluation. See, what I had been doing was reevaluating who I was. And do you know, when you reevaluate who you are not your report card. You are not your balance sheet. You're not the last evaluation that you got from somebody you worked for. You're so much more than that. Think of this for a moment. Do you know that your brain is an electronic switching station? And you, the real you, has the ability to, like that, activate brain cells and change the vibration you're in. And as you change your vibration, you would change what you attract into your life. That's what The Secret's based on, the law of attraction. Do you understand how to work with the law of attraction? You're already working with it, but do you understand how to work with it? Do you see this mass of energy that you're living in, and that's what it is, it's a molecular structure, it vibrates. It vibrates so fast it appears to be still. See, the law of vibration states that everything in the universe vibrates, nothing rests. Do you know, if you watch The Secret, you heard me quote Dr. Werner von Braun. He said that the natural laws of this universe are so precise that we don't have any difficulty building spaceships, we can send people to the moon, and we can actually time the landing with the precision of a fraction of a second. Now, he said these laws must have been set by someone. Well, you know, this whole universe operates by law. Now, the more you understand the law, the more you understand how to bring your life into harmony with the law, the more you take control over yourself. Do you know that you can have anything you want? Anything? Do you realize the electrical system built into this body, which is your central nervous system, it would make the electrical system in a supercomputer look like an absolute toy. Do you think it would be worthwhile reevaluating who you are, what you can do? See, I failed miserably on my report cards. I got bad recommendations from my officers in the Navy. But then one day I woke up. And you know, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I have business all over the world, I've got great friends all over the world. Do you know why? I understood how to take charge of me. Do you know who you are? You know, I heard Bill Gove one time say, if I want to be free, I've got to be me. Not the me I think you think I should be. Not the me I think my wife thinks I should be. Not the me I think my kids think I should be. No. If I want to be free, I've got to be me. There's one catch to this. I've got to know who me is. And you know, by studying yourself, you're going to open up something in your mind that's going to make every minute of every day of the rest of your life an exciting adventure. And it should be an exciting adventure. It should never be a bore. And you know something? It can be. And you know what you're going to learn? You're going to learn how to love a little more and hate a little less. You're going to learn how to earn all the money you want. There's an infinite source of supply. There's no shortage of money. And don't let the economy control you. You've got to control the economy. Don't listen to those guys on the news reading the paper. Nah. You control the economy in here. Do you know during the worst depression there was people earning millions? And there will be during this recession or that recession. Don't listen to that. Build images in your mind and understand how to execute them. I've been teaching this now for 40 years. And I've never lost one bit of enthusiasm for it. It's such great information. Let me leave you with this idea. Who are you? Find out who you are. Just like that, take control of your life. This is Bob Proctor. Thank you.